Hello, welcome to Dev Radio. I am here with the team that created WorkAble AI. They were second place winners in our March hackathon. You guys did some very interesting stuff, and the judge actually had ideas about how you can take it even farther and keep building on it, but we won't assign you more work. You already did the project. Let's start with just, tell us about yourselves, your background in technology. I believe you're all in Mexico. And I'll just go around clockwise. Jose, tell us about yourself. How did you learn about AI?
I learned about AI while I was in the career. I am studying data science and mathematics in the university called Tecnológico de Monterrey. It is a pretty good university. So I think it was in my second semester or third semester that I learned about AI. And now that I had a chance to be in this contest, I saw a great opportunity to put in practice what I learned during all this time, and also which kind of experiences uh, I have had. I mean, to put in this contest, and that's how I decided to be here, and also, uh, you know, just to put in practice everything.
Great. And Fernando, what's your background? How did you get into technology and become an AI engineer?
Yeah, of course. Well, just as Jose, I'm also a student right now, studying computer science in Mexico.
Mhm.
And well, I would say that my first steps in AI were through different courses, working along with Jose precisely.
Yeah.
And but I would say that what really gave me more confidence in my AI capabilities was the certifications that we took
Yeah.
from part of Código Facilito, which was our sponsor for the certification, and learning from Azure, I definitely felt more confident in my abilities in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Código Facilito does great stuff. I love working with them. Adid, how about you? What's your background?
Hi, same as Jose Antonio. I'm
Yeah.
studying data science and mathematics.
Mhm.
That is like my approach to AI, but I always love the technology, all that stuff about
Mhm.
coding and learning more about that.
Yeah.
And I think, well, a fun fact is that we three are attending at the same campus, so
Yeah.
we know each other like physically. We are
Good.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah. So for the hackathon, the problem you took on was uh, for supported employment job coaching. These people have a really hard job because they help people who need help to do their jobs. Let's start with just tell us, what did you build? What did you build to make their lives better?
Yeah, of course. Well, our main solution, because we had plenty of them and we had to really get in working in one, but our main solution was a web platform that helps job coaches better manage the multiple processes that participants, people with intellectual or developmental disabilities, have to go through in the process of obtaining and retaining jobs. And what we did was a platform that would facilitate with kind of like automations and different sections so that job coaches could note down everything they needed about each of their participants and work closely with them, kind of um, removing like the pressure on the job coaches so that they could be more with their own participants.
Yeah, you said that you had a lot of ideas. Part of a hackathon is focusing on what can you actually get done. Um, how did you work through that? How did you start, and how did you choose what to actually build?
Well, we have like a
We
previous.
decided it was uh, yes.
No, go ahead, Jose Antonio.
Uh, okay. I really like this part because at first we were putting all the ideas in an app called Miro or
Yeah.
Miro. I don't know
Miro. Yeah.
how
Yeah.
you yeah, yeah. So we were putting all of our ideas there, and we have plenty of notes, and also we made a research about how Microsoft would want or how it was expecting to receive the project. So we were considering all those things and putting ourselves like in the shoes of the other, being empathy about the problematic, and then decide, okay, which one of our solutions, our ideas, will be the most appreciated, the most important or valuable, and that's how we decided the web page and its features. So just like a fact, we took 1 week just to organize
Yeah.
everything, and I was telling them to my teammates as well. We need to have in mind everything in the first week because we were having classes and everything. Because the next week we need to put everything of ourselves in there,
Okay.
and we need to make sure everything that when we have it already, we need to make sure that when we put them together, the project delivered pretty well. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
And Adid, what were you going to say?
Yeah, like pretty the same thing, but first we make like a serious brainstorm, like
Yeah.
putting all the ideas, and something like special that we make to decide what problematic choose was that we put like a, how do you say, a debate of each one, was like arguing what was the best like problem to choose in the hackathon. So we were like having a discussion, and then we like have like points. We put like a qualification in each aspect, like, oh, how we could like help in this situation, how like manage all the requirements of each project, and then, well, more like of the social impact that this specific problem has, we decided to take this problematic.
Nice. You did some in your write up. You did some really good thinking about responsible AI, and how to do this the right way. What was how much time did you spend on that? I think that's a part that a lot of people in the hackathon need to work a little harder at because it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I would say that being making sure that we were following Microsoft responsible AI principles was
Yeah.
key for us because, well, we knew that it was definitely not only a big part in our final rubric,
Yeah.
but also because building a solution responsibly was like the best approach, especially for this type of challenges where we are working um, with accessibility. And so we actually took about 3 days. We swapped ideas around, and we chose the one we did because we thought that it would be the most compliant with these
Yeah.
responsible AI principles. So
Yeah.
that was definitely a big part of it. We had to consider that our features, for example, we have a feature where participants are matched with jobs. And in this matching process, we needed to be transparent because AI systems can be very biased. That's how they are trained sometimes with their data. And this is, for example, one point that we really had to make sure we had done it right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that in general, and this is just my opinion, transparency in recruiting and hiring, human beings don't do a good job of it. I think that this might be an area where AI will do better, or at least help humans do better. Um, it sounds like, I mean, the process you went through was you've. It's very much the way a regular, professional development team would approach the sprint. Ranking the features, I think, which is the most valuable. I think there's also you might have also given it a variable for what's the easiest to implement and kind of
Yeah.
balance out ability to do it versus high value. Do you feel like, you're ready to do the job now? You're ready to get hired and go to work as AI engineers after this? You don't have to say yes.
I will say that I will say that yes, because I really like these kind of challenges. As we saw here in this challenge, uh, at first we had the idea of how we could put everything together, how could our skills, our experiences help to solve this issue and also win a place in this challenge. But then, as we go managing our ideas, going through all the time, working together, communicating each other, I think it was a very valuable team process, communication, and everything. So I will say that we are
Yeah.
ready, not only me, but my
Yeah.
teammates. We are ready to face any challenge now regarding AI and also considering these principles that are very important. The that we need to consider like the ones mentioned in the principles mentioned in
Yeah.
Microsoft, right?
You guys, thank you so much for the work you've done. It was great to have you involved in the competition. And, I hope you guys do great stuff. Keep it up. Thanks so much.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much,
Thank
man.
you.
We're ready for a Microsoft internship.
Okay. I don't have a lot of influence, but I'll see who I can talk to. If you, and again, this goes to anyone who participates in the challenge, in the innovation challenge. Feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn if you see anyone in my network you want to connect with. And if you see a position at Microsoft and you've been an innovation challenge hacker, let me know and I can make a recommendation. So I don't know if they'll listen to
Thank
me,
you so much,
but
man.
I'm here for you. Yeah.
That means a lot, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care, guys. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.